One.
Crazy because it's a green.
Turn up just a little bit in my ear for the mic. I hear George Dean fine.
You do know that's her uncle,
Who?
George Dean.
Is whose uncle?
Hers.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Give me a little bit more on this.
Her real
1,
blood
2, 3,
uncle.
4.
It's true.
I don't know what y'all said, but it probably wasn't nice.
No, I'm saying that's her blood uncle. He can't hear you, Dad.
That's who?
George Dean's sister is her grandmother.
George Dean's
Sister
sister.
is her grandmother.
My mama.
Oh,
It's her mama's mom.
all right.
Grandmama. But anyway, this a Dean right here, for real. Thought I'd tell you.
It's not a Taylor.
That's on left side.
We streaming yet?
Yeah, he's streaming.
You streaming. You don't have
Can
to
you hear
record
me?
this one, cause I got to check. I don't know how many you got recorded.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You got 1 minute.
Are we streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a look. Okay.
My page finna open up.
1 minute.
Yo, why motherfuckers be asking me what the topic is? Set your ass there and watch and see what the topic is. Damn.
40 seconds.
Definitely you is so crazy. I'm thinking about you. Ain't gonna do much work.
10 seconds.
I was lying. I know.
In 5,
That's what I wanted to call it.
3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. Get this echo out of my ear. Woo! It's a Thursday evening. Welcome again to Steele, the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, the best TV talk show anywhere on the country. I still got it.
I got that.
I got a whole lot of reverb and stuff in my ear. I told y'all, I told y'all
I was.
that girl was gonna run for mayor.
Okay.
You heard it first. Before 3, 5, 13, 24, that our league went out 30, and the commercial appeal told you, I told you. In fact, I even told you on yesterday, while everybody's saying she's going to announce on Saturday. Who told you she was going to announce today, that it was going to come out today? I did. Well, and again, I think that she is the rabbit candidate. She's just running. She has no intentions to win because initially the conversation has been that she has a plan to run for Congress in 2020, when supposedly y'all's great white hope, Steve Cohen, decides not to run again. But I told you. Again, I hate to tell you, but I told you so. When I look at Tammy Sawyer in the race, there are several variables to this whole shenanigan or this stunt that she's pulling. First of all, she has no money. She has no money going in. That means she's got to raise money, We've got to see where the money is coming from, and I will be watching. But let's look at something. Tammy Sawyer, the blood sister of Michael Hooks Jr. They got the same mama and daddy. Same mama and daddy. Okay? Same mama and daddy. Michael Hooks Jr., ex-felon, who did federal time for bribe money. He was caught up in the Tennessee waltz. Well, him and his dad was caught up in it. But Michael Hooks Jr., who has received over $1.6 million from Jim Strickland's administration in the past several years. He's involved in a lot of developments. He was the contractor that took the statues out of the various parks. Michael Hooks Jr., whose wife, Kenya Simone Hooks, who's only been out of law school about 9 years, was able to bypass people in the administration, in legal, to become the chief prosecutor of the city of Memphis. So wouldn't it be befitting if he sets Michael Hooks Jr. down and he says, Mike, Willie Harrington is in this race. I'm worried I'm about getting beat. And if I get beat, that's gonna cut your millions off, because Doc ain't gonna give you none of these contracts. I need to find somebody that's winnable or appears to be winnable to put into this particular race. Why do I need them in the race? I don't want them in the race to win. I want this person in the race to be able to pull votes from Dr. Harrington's base, pull the female vote, and also some of the millennial vote. Now, the danger in the millennial vote is that millennials don't go to the polls and vote. But she'll have enough name recognition that she can pull away Doc's numbers, and I can return to the mayor's office, and then in 2020, when she runs for Congress, she'll have my endorsement and my support. Now that's the way I think that conversation went down. So they go and buy themselves a good Negro's woman and say, look, we know you ain't did nothing as a politician. We know that you just got elected to the county commission in September. You have no prior service to the community other than taking them statues down. You have nothing else. You were part of that Black Lives Matter. But see, black folk are dumb. Black folk are not going to see what we really got going on. Yes, you only got elected to the county commission in September. Mhm. You ain't did nothing as a county commissioner. You have not shown any representation as a county commissioner. You ain't got no bills passed. You ain't made no proposals or nothing. You have not accomplished anything as a county commissioner. But don't worry about that. See, black folk, they dumb. Black folk, see, they stupid. They ain't gonna see the forest for the tree. So here what we gonna do. We gonna play this charade called the dumb nigga game. The dumb nigga game. And we gonna use you to play the dumb nigga game. You go get out there and excite a few folk. We gonna get people like Tawan Stout Mitchell on your side because see here's what happened. See, Tawan 2 or 3 days prior to all of this conversation about you, Tammy, getting in office, was talking about how great Dr. Harrington was and how much she supported Dr. Harrington. And I guess you would support Dr. Harrington because Dr. Harrington created a position, pulled it up out the sky, made a position so that she could get a decent pension. So I guess she would be loyal to him. But then I heard about it when I did my little speech down in White Haven, and I went and knocked on Tawan Stout Mitchell's door. And I went in there and had a conversation with her, and she done flipped over to your side. See, we got her over there on your side, so you look like you are a legit candidate. In fact, look, let me tell you who else we're gonna go and get Barry Myers, and Thaddeus likes Barry. Thaddeus and Barry had a relationship. Barry went to prison too. He was the underling for Roscoe Dixon, who was state senator and got caught up in the Tennessee walls. He went to prison, and then Barry went to prison. We're gonna put him on your staff. Let's see. We're gonna go get Charlie Caswell, the Negro preacher who was the pastor of the Union Grove Baptist Church in Fraser. And when the black people in the black community in Fraser could no longer pay him, he left and went to the white people's church. What's the name of the church? The House Church? The House. He went over there to the House Church. That's the name of the white people's church. And they made him a little junior something over there at the church. So we got this whole strategy laid out. Tammy, all we need you to do is just run, girl. I know you ain't looking at you ain't did no running in a long damn time, but to a dinner table. But we're gonna put you out here to run. And the only reason that we got you running is to kill off some of the votes of Willie Harrington. Now these other folk that's in the race, little Michael somebody and somebody else that's talking about they gonna run. Ain't nobody never heard from them. They kin people probably ain't gonna even vote for them. But see, you got some names. You talk the rhetoric that some folk want to hear. They just want to hear some rhetoric. So we gonna put you out there. We gonna slip you some money through some various sources and see what all we want you to do is pull off a percentage of the female vote away from Dr. Harrington. Now you're gonna have your job hard for you because see what you got to do. You want to get them millennials to go to the polls and vote. Now we're gonna have to put some disguised meetings together so that you can register folk to vote. But your only mission, Tammy, is to divide further the black base that Dr. Willie Harrington has. Now that's the variable that I see. But I also see another variable that maybe Jim Strickland and Tammy didn't see. There is a segment of the white community that don't appreciate Jim Strickland taking them damn white folks' statue down. They didn't like that at all, at all, at all, at all. They didn't like that at all. So, what just may happen is there is a segment of the white community that's mad at Strickland for taking down the statues, and they know that Tammy was all for taking down the statues. Brooks Jr. was the one that took them damn statues and took them out there to the police training academy and put them in the hangar. Oh, y'all didn't know that the pastor knew. Y'all might be to move them now, but I do know that initially the statues were taken. Y'all talking about y'all was hiding the statues to protect the statues. No, y'all took them out there to the training academy, the Memphis Police Training Academy, and put them in the hangars. Now y'all might be to move them now, since I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. That's where they was. Y'all probably done moved them now and put them somewhere else. But I think that what we're going to see is a segment of the white community that's now going to vote for Willie Harrington versus these two. Here's the other factor that Jim Strickland has got to be concerned with. Ain't no prominent white as of yet entered the race. And I said as of yet. So I did my little thing that I do with the politics. I started putting my little feelers out. That's how I knew what was going to happen with Tammy. Because everybody talks. And I talk to folks that folks think I don't talk to. And they don't want folks to know that they talk to me so that we can keep knowing what's going on. Okay? But a little birdie came nigh unto me and has said that there is a white city councilman who can't run again who wants to be the mayor. If he gets in the race, then he is going to split some of the white base that Jim Strickland has. Who that be, Thaddeus? Who that be? Pastor, tell us who the white man is. Well, the word has come nigh unto me that Kemp Conrad wants to be the mayor. And that Kemp is going to find him a white Tammy Sawyer to put into the race and split the vote again on the white people's side. I ain't told y'all nothing wrong yet, have I? Kemp Conrad gets into the race. He's going to pull from the white base that Jim Strickland has. Okay? He's going to pull from the white base. While Tammy thinks, see, Tammy cannot beat Doc Harrington. See, I long for the debate between Tammy Sawyer and a Willie Harrington. It ain't gonna even be nice. It ain't gonna even be pretty. It ain't gonna even be fair. It ain't gonna be fair, but I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna get me a big box of popcorn and a red drink and sit on the front row for this one. Because that ain't gonna even be fair. But what you're going to find is that Jim Strickland is not going to want to debate a man that was the mayor of the city of Memphis for 18 years. And he gonna have some good niggas. I was on my page today, and one of his good niggas came on my page. A little nothing ass, nobody ass Negro by the name of Corey Carpenter. Corey came on my page, and on the Willie Harrington page, I put up Willie Harrington's big campaign headquarters grand opening is April the 6th, April the 6th, down on 3rd Street at 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. Y'all know the location. It's the old food stamp office on 3rd. All the black peoples know where the old food stamp office is on 3rd Street by the Crystal Palace. Now, she may pull a small percentage of young female voters. Old heads are going to see the voting, those that vote in Memphis are normally 45 years of age plus. That's the normal age of the voter in the city of Memphis. That group that she's going to excite. See, understand this is a citywide race versus when she ran as a county seat, a district seat. This here is a whole different story. Plus, Dr. Harrington is gonna have some money. Dr. Harrington got some money of his own. Dr. Harrington's been having fundraisers. Dr. Harrington has money that's going to come in from outside of Memphis. He will be able to run a campaign. He has a history of service. It is my prediction that the police, the fire, the IBEW will all endorse Dr. Harrington. We know damn well they ain't about to endorse Jim Strickland. And they damn sure will not be endorsing Little Tammy. Well, little may not be the word for it, but they won't be endorsing Tammy. This is going to be a big thing. See, understand developers. Now, let's watch where the money goes. And I will be monitoring the monies because they have to file campaign disclosures. So I'm going to be monitoring, and they public. I'm going to be monitoring because I want to see where the money is coming from and who you're spending the money with. Where the money coming from? Who's giving you money? Who's going to give Tammy Sawyer some money? And I want y'all to know this going to give us some money that I'm going to call y'all names on the TV. I'm going to put it up on the Facebook, how much money y'all give her. Because, see, I want to know why. Why would you give campaign money to a person who has not proven themselves to be of any service to the community other than taking the good white people's statue? I didn't give a damn about them statues. I didn't. I don't give a damn about them dead white people on horses and stuff and standing up in statues. I ain't care nothing about that. They've been there 60-some years. Why would I? Okay. Jim Strickland got involved with the statues because he needs black votes. Or he'll have black, I'm hearing that the Grant brothers, who are political strategists, they in the game to get paid. We all in the game to get paid. I ain't doing nothing for no politician free. Damn. We all in the game. Jim Strickland gonna spend thousands of dollars with the Grant brothers. Get your money, boys. He ain't gonna bring none to me. Doc can pay me. And then the other candidates that I deal with gotta pay me. Because what do Thaddeus bring to the table? Thousands of euros. That's what I bring to the table. There are thousands of folk that's going to listen to what I said, because I break it down to you so elementary like. I'm going to break it down to you as to the plot of the white peoples and urge the peoples to go to the polls and vote for Dr. Harrington. That's what I bring to the table. That's what I bring to any other politician that wants to pay me. You ain't doing it as a public service? Hell to the no, no, no. The devil is a lie. I have to get paid. I'm not going to support anybody that I know is a crook. I ain't getting, look, there's only 2 races I'm getting in. That's the mayor's race and District 6. Those are the only 2 races I'm getting in. The rest of them, all y'all can bring me some money. I don't give a damn who win in any of them other city positions. Okay, I don't care. I'll advertise all of you. But in the mayor's race, I support Dr. Willie Harrington, who is not getting into the fray of Tammy Sawyer. I talked to Doc earlier. He ain't getting in that. What he need to? What he got to prove between a Tammy Sawyer? Come on. Why would Doc even want, media been trying to catch him all day. He ain't getting in that. That's beneath him to get into an argument or discussion about Tammy Sawyer. Come on, peoples. This is for real. Because, see, I got some more stuff that I'm going to bring out first of a contract that is going on in the city of Memphis that the Strickland administration, I'll say that for next week. All right. I just thought I'd just tell you, I told you so. I told you so. Somebody up here saying, I bet Tammy Sawyer got that killer coochie. See, I almost said something ugly. I ain't gonna say it. I am not going to say it. No, that's too raw for even me to say it. Y'all know, huh? He called and said what? Oh, okay. I'll find out during the commercial break. Hey, see, let me tell you the importance, and I got to take a commercial break. No, I ain't gonna say it. They want me to say it because see, somebody put up here that Tammy Sawyer got killer coochie.
It's commercial break.
Huh?
Commercial break.
Go to the commercial break. I'll never know, and probably no other man will either. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
So you said he's not coming? No, he's not coming. And they had to rush his mom to the hospital.
He did what?
They had to rush his mom to the hospital.
Had to rush his mama.
Yes, the mama. Girl, look, I don't even know. Wait a minute. I don't even know.